What's up? It's your girl, Nick.
It's your boy, Drip.
And it's Rose. And this is the No Filter the podcast. Get ready to take the fucking filter off.
Ooh. What's good?
What's good? Welcome to No Filter, where we take the motherfucking filter off.
Okay.
Did you miss us?
Did you miss me?
I know y'all missed us because it wasn't nothing going on the TL.
We have a long overdue because he was supposed to come up here a long time ago.
I think when we first started.
Yeah.
Right.
In the beginning, he was supposed to come up here.
But at least you made it.
100%.
Yes,
Appreciate you.
we appreciate it.
Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's going on? Y'all know what it is. It's your boy, White Mike, and we outside.
Hey.
Mr. Outside.
Mr. Outside.
Say it again one more time.
Go ahead.
She shot out, yo.
Well, welcome. The subscriptions went up. We had 453.
Mm-hmm.
How many?
Yeah.
453 is about 47. 47 more viewers.
Until we reach 500 subscriptions. So thank you guys for that.
That's right.
We're having an event July 12th. You want to come?
What day is that? What day
That's
is
a
that?
Saturday.
Saturday. It's going to be at Envy on the other side.
On the other side.
What time?
7.
Oh, yeah, I'm going. I'll be done with the kids and stuff. Yeah.
Definitely 7 o'clock. So make sure that you guys are getting your tickets. We have 20.
early bird tickets right now. We feel like, I think we should stop them.
You think so?
We're stopping this Friday.
Friday.
Okay.
Friday, early bird tickets is going to be stopped. They only $20. Go get your tickets. Come out, support, show love. We're going to have a time.
And it's going to be a vibe.
It's a nice spot, too. I've been in there. That's a
Yeah,
nice
the
spot.
other
Nice
side.
spot. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice.
And that's what I want people to know. Like, it's not going to be at the bar. It's going to be at the other side. We're going to have a vibe. Typically, when people go to parties, they don't interact. I want us to interact. I want us to talk to people that we don't know.
Right.
Interactive. So you
And
might
we got an
just
after
have to
party
talk.
after that, too. So,
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
yeah,
Yes.
we got an after party
And we
right
got
after
3
the five.
DJs.
That's fine.
Yes, we have 3 DJs.
Okay.
All of that.
And the food is magnificent at Envy. So, yeah. Get
Oh,
there.
yeah, we outside. Yeah,
We
I'm definitely there. I'm
outside.
definitely there.
We outside.
People already support. They ain't even there yet.
Right.
For real.
Got a dude from LA just bought like 2 tickets. That shit. He all in LA doing
Which
that
is
shit.
dope. I love support.
Yeah.
We watch this shit every day. Shout out to you, Brody.
Right. Y'all got sections and stuff, too?
All that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They do
Bottle
hookah and stuff, too, right?
packages.
Hookah and all that, right?
Hookah.
That's a good vibe.
Yeah, a
That's a
very
good vibe.
comfortable situation. It's the
Yes.
summertime.
Right.
I've been hearing a lot about, before we dabble into you, because you got a lot going on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right now, too.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about, like, New Jersey don't support other New Jerseyans. And I don't feel like that's true.
It's semi-true.
What you think?
I could agree to disagree.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got people that, pick and choose who they want to mess with.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
I
feel
could
like
I
once
could
your
say
name or something
I
like
could say that we ain't tearing each other down at this point. You know what I'm saying? If we ain't effing with each other, we ain't just supporting.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
ain't like we
Fact.
taking shots and trying to criticize. You know what I mean? And try to destroy somebody's image or something.
That's a fact.
Like,
Nah, you got a point.
on the flip side, you got individuals that's really tapping in with each other. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
That's really
always told
supporting each
myself,
other.
if I ever get like purchase something, I don't want my name on it. I don't want nobody to know that I got something going on.
Wow.
They coming in there fucking shit up. Or they
No,
don't
100%.
support you anyway.
100%.
Like they'll support, like, he from LA. He supported faster than any of my friends. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's like
right.
stranger. You know what I
Nah,
mean? Met him
facts.
like one time. So it's just, when you got your name on certain things, a lot of people don't support you.
That's
There could be
true.
6 other people out there, but just because you throwing that thing or got something going on, they won't fuck with you.
I think it really has a lot to do with, like, comfortability and people being vulnerable in spaces. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's less, I would hate for it to be envy and jealousy. I see my shirt.
Don't be.
Akbar, please.
That's a long
That's a long word.
Oh my God. He's talking about NT.
For real, don't be jealous.
I'm glad y'all can read. But no, I think it has a lot to do with you just being comfortable. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm the type of person, I'll work with anybody. I just seen some shit that people added, like a whole bunch of podcasts.
We not addressing that.
Well, I don't know the name.
We not giving them any airtime. We're not doing it. Don't even.
Fuck them all. I don't know the name.
Don't even do it.
Because
that's what they want. They want that.
Well, I'm always giving people what they want.
Yeah, it's ass. It was ass. That's
it was definitely. I didn't watch it. It was definitely ass for sure. Yeah. But I do want to address it, regardless if they want to address it or not. Because this is no filter.
Right.
But they had like a whole bunch of podcasts on coffins. And our podcast was up there, including Beers and Bottles, including Next Flight Out, including a whole bunch of other ones. And it was just like, why not have the approach of working together other than trying to like be better than another?
What I think is, I don't think the approach was that. I think the approach was clickbait. It was just to get everybody in tune. Because the dude that I know that was watching it, he was like, he didn't even mention y'all. Like, he was like, he didn't say nothing about y'all. It was just to get people tuned in.
Using our name.
That's why I said I don't want to talk about it. Like, don't address nothing. He ain't.
Yeah, I don't think he got that much views.
Yeah, that's what everybody was like, okay, you brought us here for what? Like,
anyway,
so, yeah, exactly. No, leave that shit right where it's at.
So, what's up?
Chilling. What's up, man? What's going on,
Tell us
man?
what you got going on in the community. I feel like you always have something going on. First of all, where you from?
I'm from Irvington, Newark. Yeah, I'm from Irvington, Newark. I was raised in Irvington, my childhood upbringings. Really? And then I moved to Newark, like 8th grade, going into like high school. Lived in Baxter Terrace, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And on the north side of Newark. And, you know, I do a lot of community stuff. I'm a youth activist.
Yes.
I do a lot of things for, like, I got a brand, Neighborhood. The Neighborhood, you can see, I got the shirt on.
Your voice is so
Neighborhood
mellow.
versus Neighborhood.
Neighborhood versus Neighborhood.
And y'all already know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, we outside.
Okay.
You really that shit, bro.
Nah, I appreciate it.
Like, what made you just, like, start that? Like, did you start it around COVID time, or was it before?
It started right before COVID. 2019.
Yeah.
It was a group of us, you know, I used to be on 4th Ave, you know, outside type vibe, you feel me? Before I left that outside vibe. We decided to play against another neighborhood, which was Grafton, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Which was my people's Quad E. So me and my guy Mike, you know what I'm saying? Blockstar Mike, we got a team together. We played against them, you know, internet. You know what I'm saying?
So you played too?
Yeah, I played too. You know, I used to play when I was young, growing up.
That was my question. Like,
right, I was real good though. I wasn't just like I played. Like I was like elite. Yeah, I was real good. Not only just in basketball, like football and baseball. Like I was, and I played like key factor positions. Like
what's the
no, I had to pitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to strike niggas out to win the game. You know what I'm saying? I was batting either first,
I wanted to
second,
play
or third.
center in football in high school in Hillside High.
Oh my god! Yeah. Squat.
No, but that's so funny because when I said I wanted to play, I like football. So when I said I wanted to play center, because I went to Hillside High, you know, and I went to the gym, they showed me the position, and I was like, I don't want to do it no more.
So how you know what center was?
Because they showed me.
No, like how you know you wanted to play center, like.
No. So the story was I wanted to play football, and then they was like, you gonna play center.
Oh.
A whole bunch of niggas.
What's
right?
Marquise Brooks.
That's the individual that hiked the ball between
you gotta
the legs, so you gotta bend over. So the quarterback gotta like get behind the center.
I've been playing center all my life. So you play football,
yeah, I played football, baseball, like a quarterback, football, point guard, basketball, pitcher. I was a well-rounded athlete.
That's
what's
up. That's what's up.
I really like. I know you was about to like get into like the whole how you started everything and stuff. So yeah, go ahead. Before I ask you this question, I had to ask you.
Okay. So me, Mike Quaddy, formed teams from our hoods, played against each other. It was lit. Turned out great, successful event. And then other hoods wanted to get involved. You know what I'm saying? Bundles, and shout out to Bundles. His hood wanted to get involved. GKB and them. Isabella wanted to get involved. Shout out to Flea and them. And it was very, you know, it was very impactful. It was hoods, like
hoods that never got along, that never been together.
Really?
I didn't expect the turnout to be what it was. You know what I'm saying? I had the vision for it as I was you know, caught up in the, you know what I'm saying, moment, because I didn't know what was going to turn out from this. It was just, you know, it forced me to do things that I didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like a nonprofit organization, I didn't know nothing about that. I heard of it, but I know nothing.
Not
about it.
know
You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact.
Like 501s and C3s and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Just learning the process. It was just the process.
To learn more shit. Bro.
So I learned. And then, you know, I was always passionate about, you know, doing stuff for the community. So it was like, I got a brand. It's like sporty basketball. All right, cool. We want to do the kids now. You know what I'm saying? They went from adults to high schoolers to now the babies, 8U, 10U, 12U, 14U. And it's going off. And then I end up collabing with my people's Max from 730. And we did the gloves up, guns down thing.
Okay, yeah, I seen that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We structured it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro had it already going on. You know what I'm saying? I had the idea of doing it. We end up, Joe made the phone call. That's why I say I disagree to agree, because Joe, Mike, you know, Max used to do that back in the day, the 730 fights, this, that, and the third. Me and Max had a conversation. Look, bro, this, that, and the third. All right, cool. And we structured it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because support could be not only you going to a place, but you connecting people.
Reposting anything.
Yeah, making it comfortable. That's dope.
It could be a phone call.
Literally,
you know what I'm saying? Yo, I might not make it, but yo, do your thing. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
So I know you've been doing it for years and stuff. Like, I definitely been coming to the games. I be there.
I will be there.
Cheers. Yeah, I be there. I be supporting. But how do you feel like the times when the shit get like
out of control?
Out of control. Like, how do you handle that shit? Like, have you ever been to a point where, like, I don't know, like some shit gotta give, like.
Hey, yo, that's every summer. I be really like on some like, man, I don't know if I want to do this shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot that come with it. People don't see the behind the scene. They just seen the banners, the people playing, the you know what I'm saying? The structure of it. You know what I'm saying? Like the chairs, the band, the barricades. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, this shit look fire. Like, yo, this dope. This the setup. But you don't see me cleaning up. You don't see me, you know what I'm saying, having to put the chairs up and back. The barricades up and back. You know what I'm saying? Like, talking to the councilman, the politician, Essex County. Some of these individuals, you know, when you first starting something, they really don't, I don't know, man. Because we done had this previous times and it went left. You know what I'm saying? We don't want it to be going left.
How did you get them to take you serious?
I told them to give me an opportunity. Like, how can you expect us to make a change if you're not even willing to give us a chance?
A lot of people
you know
don't do that shit too,
right, people like, man, I ain't getting no chance. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I'm willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give me a chance to do it. You know what I'm saying? And if it don't work out, then cool.
I love that.
That's fine. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nothing. It's never been like nothing crazy, but like it had like last year, it was like some dumb shit that happened, but it was like never nothing like crazy.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? No, nothing like that.
It's never nothing.
Worst anything ever happened was a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm actually cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, and where we coming from, you know what I'm saying? But it's a fight.
Fine, right?
I'm actually cool with the fight as it being our first degree. Just a fight. Cool.
Still feel safe because it's got police everywhere.
Right. County in the park, and then you know, Rod, shout out to the mayor. He also, you know, behind it. He got the police behind it on the outside. Yeah. Then the guys, like, you know, the people that have voices. You know what I'm saying? Like, from them blocks and them hoods that I say, they be like, nah, bro, we ain't.
No, it really, like, you be feeling the love when you out there. Like, when my cousin came from Chicago, I'm like, I gotta get some tickets because we gotta sit like on the thing. Like, he came he came right before his flight and shit. But it kept raining. He was mad as hell. He like, nah, I gotta come back out here. He like, I gotta come back out here. He like, I like the vibes. Like, he was like, nah, this shit lit.
I don't know what's going on, but I see what's going on.
We got different food trucks out there.
Yeah, the vendors be out there. They get their money. You know what I'm saying?
Come out there and do a little coverage.
It's definitely a vibe. Definitely a vibe.
I always like that you did that. I even came to them shits that feeling of everything. You see people that you ain't seeing in a minute.
Like, everybody
the shit be really rocking. Like, it don't matter what side
where you at.
So what do you have? So what's coming up next? Like, as far as the games, who's versus who?
All right, so coming up this opening night, opening night was supposed to be Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying?
And then
that's my opening night every. You know what I'm saying? Juneteenth is just opening night. You know what I'm saying? monumental moment. You know what I'm saying? For the culture. You know what I'm saying? So it rained Thursday. So, instead of me playing a Monday game, I just said the Thursday game, we just going to play Monday and we just going to follow. You know what I'm saying? We just going to follow.
And you're only doing it on weekdays, right?
Monday through Thursday. Yep. 6:30 will be the first game. 8:30 will be the last game. That 6:30 game gonna be pretty good because you got Philly. You got Philly coming up down here. They
be on Philly ass.
Right, Philly outside.
They be on Philly ass.
Right. Shout out to my man Rel. He actually tapped in with the Philly guys and brought Sam and Keith and the rest of the guys to come up here. You feel me?
I gotta go to
that's why I said about the disagreeing to agree. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he didn't have to go reach out to them or build his relationship with them and be like, yo, come play in my people's league, the neighborhood, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So it go hand in hand. It be kind of.
It's definitely about genuine vibes.
Do you find yourself in the middle between like the players? Because I know recently I saw like Joe and Lucky was going at it and shit. Right. Like, do you find yourself in the middle of them sometimes, like, or like anybody else?
Them niggas just pop shit regardless.
Yeah,
all the time.
I don't be in the middle of nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do the middle. You know what I'm saying? I'm firm with both sides. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it basketball and be competitive. That's what we're going to keep it. Like it's just basketball. You feel me? Outside of that, we are brothers. We still a family. You feel me? We Jersey. We represent, you know what I'm saying, each other here. And then we represent, you know what I'm saying, each other as a unit when we go to play in New York and Philly and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
So you just keep it neutral.
I keep it real neutral.
I've been to a New York game before. Have you guys ever competed for New York?
100%.
Y'all went to Dykeman, right?
I went to Dykeman. Yeah. Shout out to Dykeman. They've been doing their thing for a long period of time out there in New York on Dykeman. Gersh, our guys been playing out there. The Rucker. Those leagues that have been going on for a minute in the city. You know what I'm saying? And I took, you know what I'm saying, some of them things that I seen in them leagues and brought it to Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Gave it our little own swag behind it.
Congratulations. I like it. That's super big. That's awesome.
A lot of people won't even say what he just said.
Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing else. You got to be 100. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact.
Nikki said, always say you can't be 100 and take away 10.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to be 100, man. It is what it is. Because I get caught up in that, too. You know what I'm saying? People stealing or trying to imitate the blueprint. You can imitate any blueprint you want. It ain't the blueprint. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So my mom, I was just on the phone, shout out to my mom. She was just calling Mama Surf, free surf as well. She was just on the phone and was like, baby, you the blueprint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta.
Sometimes you.
And it's like, you know what?
You don't know your worth until
you 100% right, because I'm looking at it from a different perspective than what she looking at it. You know what I'm saying? She see it from a different point of view.
She outside. She see.
So she like, baby, look, I had to call you and let you know, look. You were the blueprint. Right. They can imitate the blueprint, but they can't steal the blueprint.
And first of all, it's a compliment when people imitate stuff.
Right, like, and that's exactly what she said.
I see podcasts all the time, and I see like certain things, and I be like, "Oh, that's cute," because I see that you're watching. Right. You know, and at the end of the day, like, we all have to be able to thrive in one space. We in one state. Like, it's going to be a million podcasts. It's going to be a million leagues and different
million ideas.
Right. Shit got to be in you.
As long as we're creating,
that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Right.
Like, that's all.
How's talking to Mom Surf? How's her energy? What's going on?
Oh man, her energy is high. She was smiling. I was a little, I'm very like, I don't know if you could tell, I'm like nonchalant. I'm really like,
what's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Okay.
So I'm very laid back, like nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? And she put the smile on my face, like, you know what I'm saying? The energy. She was just like the energy. So. She's the individual, that call the kids, and when I mean the kids, meaning the friends of, a Surf. So she'd check up on her, vice versa. We'll call to check up, and she, hey, what's going on? That's mom. Right. So it ain't like I'm, you know what I'm saying? It's like a relief. It's someone you could go to too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, mom, man, this, that, and the third, I don't, baby. You know what I'm saying? She ready to, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing, you know what I'm saying?
She treat his friends.
Right.
I love that.
Surf is going doing real good. I'm saying,
good.
Y'all be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Ready. Pop out coming real soon. You heard? Pop out coming real soon. You hear me?
When he come home, I want him to come to No Filter. I want him to come to No Filter.
goat,
he's been going for a while, but it's lit, and I hope his spirits is high.
Nah, 100%. He's in good spirit. She's in good spirit. The guys is in good spirit. We on be ready though. Like I said, just be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Be ready. To hear somebody that actually talk to him and shit like that.
Yeah.
Anytime we ask, like, he good? Like,
Right. His mother done called you.
6 months ago. Right. You ain't got nothing.
Nah, respect.
That. So it's good to hear that Brody doing good and shit like that. So I like that.
Right. So we know that you missed outside, but we also did see that you got a girlfriend now.
Yeah, that's my baby. 100%. Yeah, that's
how long you guys been together?
We've been rocking for a good 7 months right now. As
far as the beginning of it.
As far as the title. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like y'all been messing with each other, but y'all made it official.
No, man, we've been talking. You know what I'm saying? Here
How long? How long does it take for you to be like, okay, you my girlfriend?
When you serious. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck? Like what?
When you serious, like
when you feel like you like what
yo,
was it? That you
I'm
like,
serious for you to be you my girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, would you be my girl? I asked her. Did I say I asked her?
Y'all heard what he said, right?
I asked her to be my girl. So, she said,
because if you don't ask, we ain't shit.
But I ain't asking you if I ain't ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? I asked her because I was ready. You know what I'm saying?
But like, how long did it take?
Just give us this advice. We need advice.
Within the time, I'm going to say
2 years.
Nah, y'all been
it was
so they was friends before anything, right?
Yeah, I knew her. See, this is a little funny little situation, right? So look, let me tell y'all a little about this situation. All right. So, I played football in Irvington, right, growing up. As a kid, me and her brother played football growing up too.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was a grade higher than me. Played football. Ain't really know her, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Really knew of her after high school. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Get like that.
Right. So, me and her spoke on the DM, this, that, and the third, but we had that conversation. You feel me? Like, if I ever considered, taking that step with you, I'll go holler at your brother first. You feel what I'm saying? And I did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yo, you got a second, bro? This, that, and the third? Yeah. Told him what's the what? He like, yo, I respect you for that.
I like
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I respect you for that.
I'm adding that to my list, my very long list.
And
if y'all don't holler at twerk, it's a problem.
But if that wasn't my man, it was like, nigga, that ain't my man. It's like, me and him sweat, bled. We put in, you know what I'm saying? I sweat over some nights. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit was real growing up sometimes.
If you talking to him, then I gotta be serious.
Right. So that's out of the, like, you have to have a conversation before fucking with somebody. Friends.
That's like one of my brothers. That's like one of my brother's friends trying to talk to me.
If we got, y'all got pods, right? We share time together. You know what I'm saying? We got history. Like, this my man. This my bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It gotta be like that. Like, it gotta be like
fuck about your brother if I don't know you.
After high school, we got our own lives. We separate. You know what I'm saying? We do.
Fuck your father too.
After high school, later, like, when you grow up as kids, we day to day.
Right.
After high school, that day to day shit go out the window.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because now reality hits you. You got to become who you got to become. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So he had his life, I had his life, but in the midst, you know what I'm saying? We ran into each other, and like, I just respect. I stand on morals and principles. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that was just my thing of like, yo, I'll go, handle that situation, handle the situation. And I don't think too many people, or I'm going to say my friends, not saying I'm that type of person to be talking to my mans and them sister, but I don't think any of my friends would be like, nah, Mike, you can't talk to my sister. Because I don't have that type of character to give my friends that type of, hell no, you ain't shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, because friends know they friends.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want your homie talking to you, especially if the nigga ain't shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You ain't about to waste her time.
Now, if he a good dude, it's like, I don't want you kicking it, but I can't even, you a good nigga too.
Real quick,
you know
what separates you from being an ain't shit ass nigga? Just a few characteristics that you have for
morals,
yourself.
principles, respect, and And that's basically
it.
You know what I'm saying? Really the lineup. You gotta have some type of morals, you feel me? You gotta have a code that you live by.
Yeah.
Regardless if people don't do what you do, because people not gonna do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, so for instance, for an example, I might we go out. We don't mess with a home girl that he mess with, right? But that ain't really his home girl. He just know her, right? So we end up beating the home girl up, right? The girls, right? Just hypothetically saying, right? And it doesn't do nothing to him, right? You know what I'm saying? But on the outside, if we got an issue with him, let's handle it with him, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I say that to say this. Handle your issues or whatever issue that you got with the individual that's in front of you, because people like to bring other people involved in shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And try to ruin relationships. And that situation ain't got nothing to do with her or whoever the person we beat up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't got nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why you putting them ties on that person right there? You feel what I'm saying? Like, handle that situation with this individual right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? And stop being around the bush. You know what I'm saying?
Do you check your niggas when they like?
Oh, yeah, my niggas be out of line. I had to let them know.
You do?
Gotta let my niggas know, man.
Good,
It's
good.
all right, but this is why, because it built character.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be around your mans and your mans on BS time, and you know he on BS time, and you ain't gonna
I
say
might
nothing
need you to
about
check a couple of
you
niggas.
just cool with that. You know what I'm saying? You just, you know what I mean? You cool with the BS. Then you can't distinguish who real now. Because now you BSing and you BSing.
I was about to say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because how you gonna try to preach this shit? You still doing the same
Now
shit.
you don't know who, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Right.
That's
It's
a
a fact.
fact.
Now that you're in a relationship and shit like that, how do you turn down temptation? How do you turn down them bitches? Give me the game.
Especially because you outside.
Mr.
I don't
Outside.
really be outside no more though.
No.
Like
But I know you be at the games.
Yeah,
and
I'm at the
bitches be
games
like,
and
do
I
your
be
girlfriend be there?
She attended. No, she never been there. She never been there. So she'll probably be out there somewhere though. There's something she'll probably be out there. But she work. You know what I'm saying? She don't be having time for the outside world, because then she gotta get up early in the morning to go to work. So it'd be crazy. Like,
That's good though.
So it'd be kind of, you know what I mean? Kind of cool. And then to be like, yeah, whatever. Like, if she gotta get her paper, like, I can't knock her for getting her money.
But I know that, like, when men, like, start getting not getting their stuff together, but when they're established and they actually own something and they have something that's going good for it, the women flock.
Right, 100%. 100%. It's a lot of females out here that probably would want to be with an individual like me. I'm not going to say it.
You better go ahead. With
Right. It is. But outside of that, you know, I'm not young anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not getting any younger. You know what I'm saying?
Only as old as you feel.
Say it again.
Dropping June.
Nah, and I'm saying that because, you know, we gotta grow up too as men. You know what I'm saying?
Say
Like, I'm being honest. Like, if you, because you're not gonna it's not too many. You know, I say it's a lot of good women out here. You feel me? It's a lot of good women.
And there's a lot of good men too.
They might have been damaged. You know what I'm saying? And went through whatever they went through, but they still good individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like, vice versa to the men. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so if you got a good individual, you know what I'm saying? Hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Hold it down and run away with it. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta take the good
build
with the
with it.
bad.
I don't never like disrespect the girl that was there for me the whole time.
Right,
I mean,
right.
You gotta cherish them.
The ones that hold you down.
Hold you down. So you, like, you know what I mean? So,
Shit, I wish you could tell a nigga that I know that right now.
damn.
I mean, but you also can't hold everybody down, so.
You shouldn't be holding everybody
That's what I'm
down.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? It should only be a person. Like,
She said you can't hold everybody down.
You
Damn.
can't.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
'Cause
Like,
certain niggas
you gotta
don't
have
deserve
discernment.
that. Yeah, certain niggas don't deserve that.
You gotta have discernment. But have y'all ever, like, because you know social media is big and sometimes you just meet people on social media. Have y'all ever dealt with somebody or met somebody that okay, so if their aesthetic wasn't like their personality, like, you know how like girls and guys, like, they have this certain aesthetic on Instagram, but their real
Dry as hell.
personality doesn't match.
right.
Now, yeah, I got mad homeboys. Like, so when I be talking to them, they be like, let me tell you about this bitch. Like, I thought she was like, this bitch is a bird brain. Like, she pretty, she a pretty face. Like, but she's just like, she's not here. Like, I be hearing a lot of
but
that.
I also think about how shy they be in person too, because some people really got hella energy doing Instagram and doing text messages and DMs, but then they get next to you, they get shy. They don't know like what happened to the energy or what happened.
See, I'm the
some
opposite.
people be shy. Well, we know you.
Anxiety.
I'm kind of similar to. I don't want to say like a shy. But when I go to clubs, y'all don't see me in there wilding and going for nothing.
But you never
y'all
gave.
probably be sitting here like doing
you
this.
You always
like, you know
give that though. It never give like
you know
the most you probably do is like
hey,
when you
doing?
drink, like when you drinking and shit. But you always like,
no shit.
Nah, you ain't never gonna see me do nothing like that. Y'all wilding, you know what I'm saying?
But
and then you see me at the park on the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We outside. Oh, get a buck. You know what I'm saying? Now the energy a little different. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know. People, you know what I'm saying? Like, I distinguish the two. You got to balance it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try not to put my energy in a club wild and doing what.
Yeah, I want to do different stuff.
And then growing up, you know, you got people watching. You know what I'm saying? You got girls that's probably feeling you that ain't outside like that. And like, oh, this nigga, in the way, he just, you know what I'm saying?
The only thing they see
right,
me
you know what I'm
is
saying?
outside.
You know
I
they
don't
watching.
really be the fuck outside. It's what you post, honestly.
Right,
It's what they
right.
really see. Like, they don't see, like you said, they don't see behind the scenes what you got on, because you don't show that. You're not a brawl. You know, people that do that show everything that they do. Some things be closed off. Like relationships
Everything ain't to be.
off.
Everything ain't
you
for
don't
everybody. Everything good to be seen. You ain't this.
I ain't for everybody either.
Okay. Period.
Just nobody.
Oh no, but to answer your question about temptation, right? It's tough
Yes, it is.
when you accustomed to not being in a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
That's all they know you're not.
Right. So when you get into a relationship, you know, you got to make the adjustments. You know what I'm saying? So temptation definitely be tempting. You know what I'm saying? But if you know what you want, you know what I'm saying? You got to stick to what you said you wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Don't take the bait.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
They be the motherfucker that I've been single all this time in your DM. Now that I got a girl, now you want me.
Oh
They
man,
said
I'm not even gonna lie.
your niggas
I
and
made
putting
a
them on
post
they
about
back.
that though.
You
Like
did?
I had you know, posted my girl now that we made it official.
That's
you
when
know,
I
this
had
my
I'm like,
lady.
ooh.
So
Oh, you did post that. I did.
yeah.
I like that shit. I double tapped it on.
so now I'm getting phone calls like, but the phone calls like 10, 11, midnight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
nasty word.
you know what I'm
I ain't speak to
saying?
you in
So I'm
bitch.
like, damn, why you speak to me?
No, women is dirty like that.
So you know, I be with my girl. You know, us guys, some shit a ring.
Shaky.
We not answering that shit. Like,
But it make you look crazy
I'm not
too.
answering that phone,
Like,
but
Why you doing that?
so now I gotta answer.
Be when you
know what I'm
with
saying?
the person, like,
So
why
then you
when
answer,
I
like,
would,
what's
now you
up?
hear
And
Like,
that.
then-
yo, what's up?
Oh, what's up?
Like, what's up? What you
What's
doing?
up?
Like, yo, when you start doing this, like,
Right.
you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
I like that.
They
Like-
heard that shit.
I don't recall you calling me at 10. Like,
Like,
when the last
oh
time you
my
called
God.
me?
I like that. I like
I ain't
that.
get this shit
So
in a
I
year.
gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not about to play this.
Yeah.
I'm not around her, and I be, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Nah, when the last time you called me? It been no,
Right,
like
bitch.
when? Give me like a it been a minute. No, what's a minute? Like, give me a minute.
I don't even know that she right here looking
Right.
like a bull.
So now they feeding off. Look, I don't want to get you. Look, I don't want
So
no
hang the
problems.
fuck up.
But
You know what I'm
they
saying?
do.
No, you fine. Nobody here. Meanwhile, the person is right
there.
No one is here. I just want to know when the last time you called me, because you could actually get me in trouble by doing this.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
like-
So my girl right here, I just want her to, reinsurance. I just want her to
Yeah.
know, like, yo,
No,
look,
of course.
baby, this
That
ain't
shit
that,
still
and
shaky.
I need you to believe
Heart
me.
be
You know what I'm
pounding.
saying?
Can I be honest?
Oh, boy.
I hope nobody hug you with that white shirt.
And you should have seen my shit the other day. Disgusting.
But can I be honest? I've been in that position, and the only reason why I'm gonna be super honest and be vulnerable. The only reason why I did it purposely, because it was my ex, and because we was in a relationship for a while, and I could never get him to like set those type of boundaries. Like, if a girl is calling him or whatever, or it might be his friend or whatever, it was his neighbor. Like, his neighbor would act like it was his friends. He would act like blindsided to the fact, and I'd be like, yo, this bitch is calling you on purpose. Every time I pull up, every time I'm here, like, she's doing it on purpose. I'm a woman. I know another woman. Then after I left him, thank Jesus, he got into a relationship. He would still call me, but when I called him, it was, oh, he can't talk to me. And I was like, oh, okay, so what does this lady possess? I'm super nice. But what does this lady possess that makes you want to set boundaries, and you didn't set boundaries for me? So I started calling on purpose. I'm being I'm being honest.
I like that for
This
you.
was a couple of years ago.
Okay. We just talked about that too, owning up to accountability.
Yeah, taking accountability because Cause
but
what's that?
Maybe
you wasn't the one. Maybe I was bullshitting at the time.
Why you waste 4 years of my life then?
Yeah, that's what niggas do.
At the time, that's 4 years. I'm probably 28 now. I don't know. Like
that's what
I ain't
niggas
know
do.
no better.
So he probably like, alright, this is some shit. And honestly, think about it. Like if you was constantly saying that while you was in a relationship with him, now getting out of a relationship, he like, alright, she didn't like this.
Yeah.
Like, so
right.
they be like,
you probably grew him.
Yeah.
And when I mean grew him, like you developed him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, because he didn't know. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My relationships, I ain't know certain shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was, young, I didn't buy my girlfriends nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. I'm talking about nothing, bro.
Really?
I'll feed you. 100%. Well, we go eat.
There's some niggas that
some
don't even
movies.
do
We can
that.
do all that. But it's me like buying the sneakers, the little whatever. Cut it. You know what I'm saying? But as I got older, I realized like that it don't matter. It's just an expression of you know what I'm saying, the way you want to love you know what I'm saying. I had to learn some of that. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that.
You learned it through multiple women, or you?
No, I learned it in relationships.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Multiple relationships.
In relationships. I've only
yeah.
been in this is probably like my fourth in like my life. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you, we don't claim business.
I don't
I only been in one
I don't do relationships unless I'm gonna do the relationship.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like I don't. Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might have did, you know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga. I'm going to do what I do here.
You got to do that,
like, if I'm going to do a relationship, I'm going to do
Right.
I'm like a team relationship
scratching your
nigga.
knee.
He be putting the camera over and he talking some shit like that. I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. Let the man talk. Get the camera on him.
Go ahead, continue. We can talk to you all day.
I'm learning some shit. I don't know.
I'm already like, he gotta come back.
But yeah, like, I'm like a funny competitor. You get me? So it's like, all right, me and my lady, we not competing because I don't want to compare my relationship to another relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm on some like, we gotta look good.
Yes.
We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
your
you
relationship, you want it to
Like,
be, you know what I'm saying?
come
I want to
outside, I
grow.
need to
I
do
want
that
to, you know what I'm
shit.
saying? It's
Yeah.
a certain, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't
I
learned
want my
that
bitch coming out bummy.
until I had to
Ain't
learn.
nobody about to be
My other
like,
bitch?
our bitch look like this.
His bitch toes is over his head.
Ain't nobody about to be saying that.
I will punch a bitch in her head.
Well, that just reminds me to not let a nigga get the milk before
it's
you
just
buy
crazy
the cow,
how-
because I did raise this.
When you
nigga.
really with a girl and another girl see what your girl look like, you never look like that bitch. Like, I was messing with a bitch back then. She's like, you know that bitch like the girl from the Fruit Loop box? And then I looked at the Fruit Loop box and I looked at her like,
my
yo,
God.
can't fuck with you no more. You
My
what's
God.
the Fruit Loop box doing that?
The bird.
Yeah, the bird.
Oh, what is it called?
I was like, yeah, I can't. And I looked at it like, yeah, you do like the bitch from the Fruit Loop box.
Toucan.
Yeah.
As fuck.
I'm like, yeah, see, I can't do that, and it's fucked up because you will start looking at that shit like that. So
That's
my
so
bitch always
funny.
got to be on point, bro. I don't
start
play that
looking
shit.
like her at the bird.
But everybody
As if the bird, I
isn't,
looked at it like, yeah, she do
isn't
like the bird.
perfect, because I was just watching something on TikTok and they were saying like, because they do this to me, we do this to them too. Like, I do this to them too. Like the people that they may or may not fuck with, I'm not calling them by their name. Like their name is Big Shoe.
Oh yeah, we got that.
Or
We do
like,
that.
you know.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't call them by their names.
Yeah.
So say you mess with a bitch,
And she had long toenails.
You met the bitch
long
at the telly. You'll call her Telly. Like, yo, it's
Telly.
Telly.
Right. Yeah, that's
We
Telly
do that
right
now,
there.
but I'm
Right.
just saying so.
No, I want to be called, yeah, that's wifey. Don't play.
Yeah, that's what I call Mark. That's what
It's
she
wifey.
stole. That
Don't
on
play
my
with
phone.
her.
Wifey.
Yeah.
Oh, you
It
make
was
me
baby
happy.
girl at first though.
Baby girl. I I like that.
I'm happy you found love in this climate because it's very hard.
Especially like, it's
drought.
definitely because of this generation. So y'all a little older.
drought.
She good individual. She don't have no kids. She got a career. You know what I'm saying?
Live together.
She get money. We definitely live together. Yeah, that's my baby son.
How that's been now that y'all live together? I don't know if you live by yourself.
It's an experience.
It's
an experience. You feel me? I ain't never lived with no female before. I mean, I stayed at the house here and there, had kids that come here and they were like living there like every night.
Every day,
home.
man.
I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I did it when we was in high school. I mean,
that
high
shit
school,
don't
that shit don't count. I wasn't paying no bills. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? But
My grandmother.
How's it though? Is it something that you always wanted? Something that you
it was something I always wanted. Like always something. Like I always envisioned like what I'm doing now. Like, you know what I'm saying? The brand, wanting to get a crib, wanting to get married, having a wedding, having a kid. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted that. Like I
don't understand why people like. Honestly, I be feeling like I'm way far ahead of people because why do you want to have like mediocre stuff? Like the goal is a family.
Right.
Because, like he said, like you have to grow to want that. Like
It
you
take
have to be
time, man. It
ready
take
to
time.
want that. Like not everybody is mature enough to be in that state to say, yeah, they want this right now. Like not everybody is there yet, and unfortunately, we keep running across the men that that are not ready.
But I did hear.
Stop ignoring the other ones. Stop ignoring the other ones.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, do y'all think that? Yeah, can y'all slap five? I was gonna say.
Yo, that look got me too. But we both be looking at
That's all I was saying.
Yo,
So y'all feel like y'all fumbled somebody that y'all should have probably dealt with outside of the exterior.
No.
Like
I don't feel like I fumbled
I don't
nobody.
feel like I fumbled with anybody.
I have.
I feel like everybody that I ever came across was an experience. It was a learning progress.
I learned a lot.
If they were meant, they would be here. So
well, unfortunately, I fumbled the person and he's not here anymore. And I feel like
you fumbled the person he's not there no more. Yeah, long ago.
You like we were like that was like my first like love for real.
Yeah.
And then I think because I was like, moving fast, I'm a young girl, I lost my virginity at 18. Like we was together and we wasn't really having sex like that. I wanted to experience,
big thing energy.
But and he was so nice, he was so kind, like he gave me anything that I wanted. He was funny. He really checked all the boxes for me other than like certain stuff that don't really matter, and he's not here anymore.
Yeah, I learned a lot from being in a relationship. I learned that time is everything.
Yeah,
I learned that you don't always have to give. Like I said, time. So I was the person that used to give gifts. Like you say, you never did the sneakers, do this and that, the bags. And shit. I did that shit, and I'm just like, that's some shit that's. You could have did it with a hotel decorated and looked good as fuck.
Well, what made you get to that part? Because I'm trying to figure out that, like, what the giving, like
I was always because I never had time. You know what I'm saying?
Small stuff.
I never had time, so I thought that keeping my bitch in the most highest shit and shit that's updated, shit that's going to make her looking good when she do go outside
was
more right. But then she like, yo, I don't want that no more.
Right.
I want your time. I never had time. I'm working. I'm party promoting. I'm doing this. I'm moving around. But when it comes down to like having dinner or taking out to eat much, bitch, I don't want to get fat. That's what she's saying. I don't want to get fat.
You think that's easier than the actual?
The crazy thing is that's how I learned. You know what I'm saying? Like. Growing up, I gave you time. Yeah. I didn't give you that. You know what I'm saying?
But time is everything.
So now, I don't give you time. I'm giving you this because I got to go do this. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like,
it's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, I got caught in between balancing the both. Like, nigga, you got to like, all right, cool. Now, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Because women, like, we do both. Like,
I do.
Effortlessly. That's why I be like, you can do this. Like, I'm not saying buy me fucking Givenchy. Yeah. But like small, loud expressions. Like, I like flowers.
I was in a like when that I was living with somebody, I learned that you gotta keep it going. Don't have a routine. Shit come down.
Right.
Okay, now you know y'all going to the house. You know she come in at a certain time. You come in at a certain time.
You gotta learn your woman.
You gotta learn your woman. You gotta learn a lot
right.
with that shit. You gotta learn not to keep it a routine. Not to keep. All right, we only gonna fuck on Sundays. You're not gonna. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some shit gotta be. I mean, ongoing.
Right.
That shit. You people be thinking it's easy, But it's not easy. You know what I mean?
Buy me a big bag.
It's consistency.
Of cleaning supplies. I love that.
Us men tend to do what we can to get the woman.
Right.
And then
Instead of once we got her, we don't
it,
continue to keep doing it to keep her. You
That's
know what
what I
I'm
mean
saying?
about that comfortability.
You know what I'm saying?
That routine.
Like,
Y'all
I got
are
you
very
already. I got
consistent
you.
with being inconsistent.
How the hell I post a picture? All these bitches like my bitch went past you. Like, what? Y'all don't look good. You like, you gotta keep making sure your girl look
you can't
good.
like it and comment to get it, and then once you got it, you not liking it and commenting
Like,
anymore.
nigga, what?
You
That
know
shit
what I'm
is
saying?
weird. That shit
So it's
is
like,
weird.
nigga, you like it and comment everything. I was like,
why you ain't commenting on my
why
shit?
you ain't-
Yeah.
That's why I said a man lusting over me does nothing for me. I look at myself and lust over myself.
Okay.
Like, I want to fuck myself.
Right. If I was a bad bitch, I want to fuck me too.
You know what I'm saying? So that's nothing. Like and we're older. Like you said, we're older. Like I really wish like our demographic of people get from the mindset of being 23. We're not 23 no more. Like we're 30 and up.
Facts.
We need foundations. We need careers. We need togetherness. We need family. Like.
Because
It's
your
lit.
girl could literally be your partner. Like,
nah, for
in
real.
mad
No,
shit.
that's no bull.
Like,
No
mad shit. It's just like, I think we want y'all when y'all got big stomachs, bald heads, we see
I don't want you like that.
We don't want y'all right there.
I'll take you like that if I grew with you like that, but I don't want you like that when I first meet you. Cause what have you been through?
That's what's up, though, man.
Just to take it back to the basketball for a little bit. Who do you think your top players are in New Jersey? If you can name,
That's going
In
I'ma
New
give you
Jersey?
3 in the
Give him
neighborhood.
5. Give him 5. Give him 5 in the
I'll
neighborhood.
give you 5.
And hold on, in the basketball league?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, I thought you was going to stay by.
I wanted to give you 3, but he
Go
said
ahead,
5.
Give me your top 1, 2, 3. Your top is number 1. So let's go from 5 to 1.
No, don't even put it
from
in
least. From least. Nah, I want order.
Okay.
I want it from
order.
least to
Order?
greatest.
Because he don't get in the middle.
That's why I'm like.
It's not in the middle. It's who he top. We ask top 5 rappers. They pick them. So.
All right. Now this what we going. This is going with real something real quick.
Okay.
All right. I've been around for a long time.
Okay.
For Branchbrook Park, right?
Yeah.
You had an individual named Todd that had the park, right? After Todd passed, you know what I'm saying? Duke Johnson took the lead. He had the league for like 20 plus years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 37. You know what I'm saying? I had the league for 5 years. Now you have to tell me what you know what I'm saying?
now.
Your years.
Right
now.
Because
No,
I've been because look, I only had the league 5 years.
So within your 5
within the
years,
5 years, we could talk about that because
Yeah.
the year before that, you still got the Keons. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And then the year before,
That's
you know what I'm
what
saying?
I want
you
you-
got the old coops and so
Damn.
you got to
You taking the
when we
Yeah,
when we
years.
talk about basketball because you're talking about somebody that know the history behind it.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? What era?
your era.
You know what I'm saying?
Era,
I don't
your
want to know his
years.
era. I don't want to know who you're talking about.
Right.
His era?
No, but
I don't know anybody past his era.
no, I want to do his era.
This generation
This
right
generation
now, like
right now.
Joe and all them.
Joe.
No, he talking
Yeah.
about his shit from.
Nah,
No, he talking
I'm
about
talking about right
his.
now.
Oh,
but,
okay.
but what I was saying is the history behind
Yeah,
it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
No,
Just so
facts.
people can get it because a lot of individuals, podcasts out here
Nah,
be
facts.
talking about the park league and this, that, and the third,
okay.
and not separating.
So
let's separate
Or being
it.
specific about what
Which
you talk.
one you
You
talk-
can't
Let's
say, yo,
separate that shit.
give me your top 10 at Branchbrook Park.
And Bridgeport Park done went on.
What part, bro?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
Because
Yeah.
who you talking to when you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you got generations of that.
that's
Okay.
right.
You gotta be more
Respect.
specific
I like that,
about
I like that.
what you talking about. Because like I said, you had Keon in them era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's Boob in them era.
That's Boob in
Corey
them era,
Chandler.
yeah. Those are people I know, like, yeah.
That's
I
this.
don't know.
That's that era
Going
coming
into
into
the
this
new
era.
one, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And then the era behind that. You know what I'm saying?
So we're not gonna do the era behind that.
Okay.
Let's.
We want
I
your
wanna
5 years.
do. No, he wants to separate because you do want to explain
Right.
history.
I just wanted because
So
you got to
let's
know
do
your history.
3
You can't be.
from the era before your era, and then 3 from your era.
All right, so the 3 before my era, I'm gonna say Keon,
Go. Some hitters in there. I'm not gonna hold
Yeah.
you. Some hitters. Keon was definitely one of them hitters.
my man Mel, I don't know if y'all know his name, Mel Cradle. Crazy. They call him the problem child out in New York. Keon, and I would have to say Boo. But you can't leave out like a Corey Chandler neither. You know what I'm saying? So it's red. It's like.
But we asked 3.
No, 100%. But
Honorable
that
mention.
era, I can't even say honorable mention.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like
So
I can't say that because he one of the ones.
So he a 4.
You get what I'm saying? Like and
Okay.
Core, Boo, Keon, they all in that era. You know what I'm saying? Like this era right here. This era on his way out that started it. You know what I'm saying? Now the era before them was the Mel Cradle. You know what I'm saying? So if you ask me as far as the guards, it'd be that. And then you can't leave Joe because Joe was in the midst of that too. You know what I'm saying? So I would take out Mel because he probably older. He is older than Joe. So in this era, it'll probably be Boo, Keon, RP my boy Keon, Joe.
When you say Joe, you say Smooth.
Okay. and Corey Chandler. As far as that era, you know what I'm saying. Now this new era coming in, you got to put Denzel, Yachty. This the new era coming in. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
You got Cat Eyes up there.
Cat Eyes is the era with
he been balling.
Cat Eyes.
Sir, I was in there.
Cat Eyes. See, Cat Eyes in the era with the Melvins when he first came in, but then with the Keons too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he caught up with them two, and then remind you, he on his way out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, fact.
Like he on his way out. He's like the oldest veteran right now out of all of them. You know what I'm saying?
And he's still
right.
he
You know,
is.
Cat a vegan though.
Yeah.
He take care of his body.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he take care of his body.
We might all need to be vegan because Soylent
No, that's the
Green.
way-
Have you heard
that's
of
the way you
Soylent
supposed to
Green?
be, yeah.
That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Okay, so who is it?
So this era right now, like coming into this, it'd be like the Denzel, the Yachty's, the J Twist, things like that, and that's coming into this era. But the era before that,
What
like
about
I said,
Luck? You don't like Luck?
Lucky is the Corey and them Chandler.
Oh,
He
yeah.
from
That's that era. But look, Lucky. You know what I'm saying? Cat Eyes. That's that. You know what I'm saying? Cat, Lucky, Core, Boo, and Keon.
That's
that 5 for that era. You know what I'm saying? That's
And
the
me,
that's
I'm
the
crazy
that's
with the
that's
ball.
that 5 for this era. And I'm probably missing a few. I'm probably missing a few. But those was the ones that was most consistent playing. You know what I'm saying? Because you still got individuals like Day Day that went to Shabazz that was tough, but he ain't played as many years as
that's a
though.
fact. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I was one of the ones that was tough. I got hurt. I ain't play as many years. You know what I'm saying? Like you got West, Bloomfield Tech.
He
was tough.
Okay.
He ain't play
I
as
heard
many.
that before.
You get what I'm saying? Like so.
You really got a lot of it. It's no tough.
It
A lot of and they get hurt.
It get
A lot
real.
of
It
guys,
get
they
real.
balling.
It get real. Like out here. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
some little nigga last year. Cannot remember what team he played for. That little nigga.
What color?
I think it was like blue.
Nas.
That.
Esco.
Shit.
That.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
That.
Esco or Poppy G's. Those the
Yo.
only 2 guards that's out there, but they've been battling since elementary, American history and East Side.
You need a referee.
I got refs. You shut up.
I could ref
She
something.
just want to run down
Right,
and with her little white. Oh, told you look. You get hype when we talk about men.
Yo, but before we get out of here, do you got anything that you want to tell the people? Anything you want to tell the people?
Mosquitoes out here.
Looking like a cheerleader.
To the people,
Yeah.
I don't know, just keep grinding. You know, life is a challenge. You know what I'm saying? And
Be at the next
adversity,
game.
you know, you keep striving through that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it break you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna make you like.
Got anything new coming out? Like
Anything outside. I got the basketball. Like I said, the high school division just started. This year. We got Friday night lights every Friday nights at Branchbrook Park, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. A lot of high school but college prospects that's soon going into college. That's gonna make the city proud, man. The basketball culture is actually coming back around. It was like falling off at a certain period. It's starting to pick back up.
Don't
you know
ever
what I'm saying?
let it.
It's starting to pick back
kids
up.
Need
No, 100%.
different outlets.
Right, 100%. But it takes like individuals like me, like mine, you know what I'm saying, to get with other individuals, you know what I'm saying? Because people don't be moving unless they see someone, moving, like, you know what I'm saying?
It
It's like,
encourages
oh, no,
them.
that train. Oh, no, I like what you're doing, Mike. Anything you need. If you could play a role, then join the, you know what I'm saying? Join the train. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started a movement and, you know, I shared the platform. Like, I could have went viral and sold weed. You know what I'm saying? Because I was rolling up the weed on the crate. You know what I'm saying? I could have
You did go viral,
yes,
though.
Right. You did
You know
go
what I'm saying?
viral for that.
I could have.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I could have.
Snoop Dogg posted you, nigga.
I could have went on some money, greed, and I'm selling weed. I got weed this, I got this, that. That ain't what I want. And it ain't me.
Cradle.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The
So what I
cradle
did
weed.
was I shared the platform with the community. If you not paying attention, like I'm sharing light on the kids,
Hey, on everybody.
boxing,
Yeah.
giving scholarships
I like
And
back.
if you're the only
Yeah,
one,
you did do that.
Right,
Shout
you know
out to
what
you
I'm
on that.
saying?
and
Appreciate
if
it.
you're the only one doing something, if you're the only one with money, if you're the only one influenced, then you're really not doing nothing because everybody around you needs to be doing it too.
No, 100%. 100%.
I love that. I
So
really
when
like
when you do the basketball thing, is it they get money, they get trophy? What is
All
it?
right, so the basketball neighborhood to neighborhood adults division is a $25K prize. You know what I'm saying? But you buy in at $2,500.
Yeah.
So each team put in $2,500
money.
of their own money. I hold the money and I give it back to the winners. You know what I'm
Hallelujah.
saying? So nobody could be like, yo, with the
Right.
bread. You know what I'm saying? Give me the bread. I got it. Cool. Winners. I ain't running off of no money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the I'm gonna give you the money. The high school division is just more of a the platform, sharing the platform, letting them know. Because some of the, people don't really be knowing some of these kids. You know what I'm saying? And social media is like a, you know what I mean, the next big thing right now as far as the streaming thing. Like, so that, and then you got the 8U and the 10U, you know what I mean? And then I'll develop kids too, like the 5 and 6 year olds. Like,
Yeah.
one thing I have is patience. I have patience.
You getting hella bear cops for doing things like
Appreciate that,
Yeah.
man.
You don't know
Alhamdulillah.
that you getting so much
Yo.
people that's looking at this. People that was looking. Remember, I was trying to hawk you down when he was at the brunch. Like,
Right,
this
right.
girl was looking for, but I couldn't find you. You don't know how much people you aspiring right
Yeah.
now. That you know what I mean. Like, I just want to let you know.
Appreciate
your
that.
flowers
Yes,
when you
Appreciate
get
that.
Especially
Flowers
men.
for real.
So
Yes,
thank you.
Thank
really
you, thank you.
good.
I had got a
That's
phone
really
call yesterday too, right? Because I was where I was at. I was somewhere, I don't know, but my girl was in the car, right? We was handling something. A coach from Irvington High, his name Coach Theodore, Coach Nemi. He watched me grow up since I was a kid though. Like did all the right things though. Did all the right things. I got sidetracked, doing the city shit. He did all the right things, but he seen every version of me. You know what I'm saying? So he called me yesterday. I was like, yo, you got a minute? I'm like, yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm just, handling a couple errands, but go ahead. My ear open. So he like, yo, I grew up and I know you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell yeah, you definitely know.
Right.
Since I was a kid. Like, you ain't too far. You're only a couple years older than me. Like, so he was like, nah, but, I came out to the game Friday and I watched the kids division high school. And bro, I caught goosebumps and this, that, and the third. But I wanted to just let you know that I'm proud, bro. Like I'm proud because I seen you going somewhere, but I'm like, damn, that ain't Mike. You know what I'm saying? And for you to,
Bring
get yourself back together, nigga.
Yeah.
You like a vessel. We said you something. Did I tell the kids? Like, I forgot what he said. He said something to me. He was like, yo, bro, I be telling the kids an image. You know what I'm saying? You like, yo, you a role model at this point. Like, to like, yo, no matter how tough things get, yo, stay with it. You know what I'm saying? Stay with it. You know what I'm saying? Stay
They ain't
cool.
even think about it.
Yeah.
They gonna think about
Nah,
Branch Book
right.
first.
They gonna be
Then
like,
they
yo,
gonna, you know what I mean?
right.
Like, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
I could do something
How
with
to do
myself. It
something.
ain't gotta be
Exactly.
the sports, because that's why I was, as a kid, I'm like, sports.
Everything
This
was
gonna
down.
be, I'm gonna do something.
But God
Baseball,
had a different-
right? I'm saying? So as I'm a community individual. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
I
Like,
love
I'll be
it.
trying to help.
Before we go, I do want to say to you, that's amazing. It's a gift. It's hard to stay the course in a mix of your own life. It's hard to have to interact with other people and have impact with people because you have to, with more, in the Bible it says, with more responsibility is acquired. I forget the scripture, but you have to stay on your toes before you give people your gift. So it's a lot of responsibility. I'm proud of you.
Appreciate you.
Even though I don't know you, I'm proud of you.
Appreciate you.
It's amazing. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the YouTube.
Yes. Going to the games.
Going to the games.
Get your motherfucking tickets.
If you need a referee, if you need me, I'll be out there.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna wear something just like this, white and black. Look, Evie, that is
Oh, we got a good one tomorrow
Motherfucker wanna
too.
be a Foot Locker coach so bad.
Yeah, we got a
Okay.
good one tomorrow. 6:30 and 8:30 is a good one. We got Zoo Crew, which is Cat Eyes, Lucky, and them.
Okay.
They
6:30 to 8:30.
They playing against AFN, which
What's
is
the
T
location?
Nasty and them, Branchbrook Park.
Branchbrook Park.
And then the 6:30 game is a team from Philly. They playing against Global, Jay Twist and them. That's gonna be a tough game. That's gonna be a nice.
First of all,
one.
it's like a first game anyway. So
First game of the
Yeah,
season. First
that
game.
shit
It's
about
gonna
to
be a
be
movie.
weekend.
It's gonna be a movie.
Yo, I wish nothing but the best. I wish
Yes.
you successful
Appreciate it.
doing
God
this
bless
shit.
you.
Thank
Over
you for
summertime,
coming
you about to
up
do this
here.
shit.
No
You know,
problem.
we
Y'all
still
know
in
it.
Newark. We still from Newark. We still in the hood.
We outside.
You know what I mean? We outside.
We
There's a lot of shit that we
outside.
don't know what the fuck going on. Only time we know is what we got going on the court. So I wish everything but the best. And you deserve everything that's
Yes.
coming to you.
Appreciate
And remember,
y'all. Appreciate
July 12th, we have a live podcast at MV Bar and Grill,
I'm
7 p.m.
Yeah, we
Tickets,
outside.
early bird tickets gonna
Bring your
expire
flats.
on Friday.
We're going to have fun.
Yes.
And it's a vibe. We outside.
We outside.
With No Filter the podcast.
Yes,
See y'all
sirski.
next week.
Gang.
What's up? It's your girl Nick.
It's your boy Drip.
And it's Rose. And this is the No Filter the podcast. Get ready to take the fucking filter off.
What's good?